Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for November 2022. Hope you guys had a great week. I do want to let you guys know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. And also please keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature. So if this reading, the events are not occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, let's get started. Spirit, what would you like Libra to know for the month of November, please? November, Libra. Okay, so Libra, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse, and it is crossed by the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So I see that there's a decision you're going to be making here. Now, this is your current situation, and it's crossed by the Six of Pentacles. So this decision has to do with a equal give and take, balancing something out. And in this particular deck, it could also involve a contract or something to do with money. So I do see a decision being made here. If it is about money or a contract, I do feel that you're going to make sure that it's a fair deal. Okay, so why is all this happening? Well, we have the Elemental of Wands. So it is in the reverse, and this tells me that you may have received some bad news, or there may be someone that you're not talking with, or something that's not being said. Now, in the past, we have the Four of Swords. So yeah, it looks like there's someone that you're not talking with. There's a lack of communication. You could be keeping things to yourself. I definitely see that somebody here withdrew their energy. It was an attempt to heal themselves. I feel like someone is being very, very defensive, though. And there's a lack of communication. Let's see what's on your mind, Libra. Well, that's not productive. Let's try that again. Sorry about that, Libra. What's on Libra's mind? Show me. Okay, the High Priestess in reverse. So you might be thinking about revealing something to someone. You might not be trusting your own intuition as well, though, and you may be realizing this. Let's see what may be coming in the... And it could be directly about this decision as well, Libra. So you might be questioning yourself about this decision. You could be questioning yourself about the past. Yeah, or this financial thing. So you might be doubting yourself. So be careful with that. Let's see what's happening in November that you may not see coming. Wow, okay. The Four of Cups. So you may have a missed opportunity here. You might be, you might be missing something, or there could be something that is going to happen with regard to a missed opportunity. You might be bored with the situation as well. Yeah, you might be looking so much at what has been lost in November that you're failing to see what you could have. There might be an opportunity that you may miss in November because you're focusing so much on the past. So let's see how your energy is coming out. Show me Libra's energy. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you may be feeling a little bit disempowered. So it could be possible too that either you or another party might be trying to influence you. It could be with regard to a contract or money, or it could be with regard to a connection. But I feel like you have either realized this or you're resisting it. If it's you, I feel like you're resisting it. You've realized that you're resisting that because it's leaving you feeling powerless. There's a sense of powerlessness here. Let's see the energy coming towards you. So there's some situation that is leaving you feeling a bit powerless. All right. The energy coming towards you is the Hangman in reverse. So this is somebody who is looking at a situation very differently. It's taken them a while to get to this point. It's as if they were blindfolded for a very long time. They didn't see things realistically, and now they feel that they are seeing things in a more realistic manner. They're seeing things as they actually are. Spirit's advice, we have the Death card in reverse. So Spirit's advice is that there's something here that isn't quite over. There's a transformation that is trying to happen, but it's going to require you to open your eyes, to see it, to recognize it. Let's see what your outcome is at the end of the month. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So healing from a very painful ending. I feel like there was an ending here, Libra, that was extremely painful. And it's almost like somebody just went in and just tore shit up. And I feel like you're going to heal from that by the end of the month. Somebody may be trying to influence you, or you may be feeling powerless in this situation. But Spirit's saying that it's a transformation, not an ending. But you have to be able to see this. There's a need for a transformation. So, I don't know what's going on here with you, Libra. All right, so at the bottom of the deck is the Initiate of Wands. All right, so that is underlying energy. It's basically like the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So be careful with that, because that indicates that there's underlying energy, there's a lack of action, and there's an underlying sense of feeling a lack of passion, a lack of initiative. It's almost this energy here of just almost a borderline depression, Libra. So be aware. Sometimes this can also indicate somebody doing black magic. So be aware of that as well. Okay. All right. I'm going to clarify. Spirit, why is the Two of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Two of Swords? Now, this is a decision that's being made here, Libra. And it's at the center of your reading. It took a long time to get here. And again, we see somebody that is kind of not seeing their way clear. And it's because death, an ending, somebody is basically not seeing their way clear because they think there's an ending, but it's actually a transformation. So there's a decision that has to be made, or is being made. Ace of Pentacles. It could very well be about money. And the Four of Pentacles. So your decision has to do with a new beginning. A new beginning, and something you've been holding on to. You've been holding on to, you've been very guarded. And so there's a decision being made about this for a new beginning. For some of you, like I said, this has to do with money. And there's a financial situation that you're making a decision about. It could be this financial situation is something you've been holding on to for a very long time. And you're making a decision, and this decision's actually going to turn out well for you, because if you allow this transformation, you're going to come into a a lot of money. Let's see why the Six of Pentacles is here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We have the Three of Coins reversed. And the Two of Cups. Oh, okay. So for most of you, this is about love. All right, so the decision that you're making is about an equal give and take in love. It's about someone you love. It's someone that there's been an ending with because there was a lack of a foundation. You've been holding on to this person and you want a new beginning. You've decided you want a new beginning. Let's see what happened in the past, because I see that there's been somebody here has pulled away and they're very defensive. There's the Four of Swords here. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody retreated. Somebody pulled away. They were very defensive, trying to heal their energy. This person had a lot of sleepless nights, whether it was you or the other person. They had a lot of sleepless nights, very worried, full of anxiety. I mean, this is basically like the dark night of the soul. And all they wanted to do is to resolve the problems. So it's either you or the other person, maybe even both. But there's a concern, there's worry, there's anxiety about how to resolve all these problems and have a new beginning. So this may very well be you. I do feel that there's somebody you're not talking to, Libra. Who is this? Or why is the Elemental of Wands here? You may have gotten bad news. All right, so we have a Page of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, you're not speaking with this person, but you want to. So that's why all this is happening. You're not speaking with someone. There's been this breakup. There's been this pullback. You want to reach out to this person, and maybe you have, and it got you nowhere. Some of you may have tried to like reach out, but it was in a very small way. And so there was no forward movement with that. And I'm seeing here that you do love this person. So you've made a decision. You've made this decision to try to resolve things. Let's see what's on your mind. I feel like you're not trusting your own intuition here. You might be wanting to reveal something to this person as well. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? The King of Cups, water sign energy again, and the Hangman. So you keep an eye on this person because you have feelings for them. So you kind of spy on them. But you've had feelings for this person for a long time. But I feel like you're waiting. You're waiting to reveal your feelings to this person. Because you're not trusting your intuition. So why are you waiting? I mean, I feel like... why are you waiting, Libra? Just tell them. If you love this person, you've loved them for a long time. Do you not trust your own feelings here? Is that what's going on? I do see you've made the decision to come forward. Let's look at, you may have a missed opportunity here in November, Libra. So let's look at that, because I'd hate to see you, sit here and not trust yourself, doubt yourself and your feelings, and then this opportunity pass you by. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, show me November for Libra. show me November for Libra. Show me November for Libra. Okay. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, the Six of Cups, the Magician in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords reversed. Now, in the past, the Four of Swords was in the upright, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so Libra, I feel like you may have this missed opportunity because you're looking so hard at your past that you're failing to see this cup of love. So it's the same as you have right here at the center. You're holding on so tightly to your past, and it's almost like you're guarding your heart here. You're holding on to your past, and you have the opportunity for something new and stable. You're going to have to make a decision. And based upon what you do here, even no decision is a decision, okay? So if you choose to do nothing, that's still a decision. And that's what's going to lead to this missed opportunity. Now, this has to do with a single person, somebody that you see as being single, very abundant, and their money looks good, they're very attractive, they are independent. This is a very independent person. I see that they come across as being very happy. It's like you view this person as having everything going for them. And I see that you feel that this person would make you happy as well. You really feel that this person is an ideal, like they're a catch, is what I'm seeing. All right. Now, this is somebody you've known for a while. And I see that in your thoughts as well. So you think about this person a lot. This person is definitely in your thoughts, but you're doing more of this spying on them, looking at them, instead of actually doing anything. We have a lack of action. And that's why things are not manifesting. I see that you're staying in your thoughts. Things are not manifesting. And then it looks like about either the middle or the third week of November, I see communication. And this communication it looks very sexual in nature, to be honest with you. And I feel like it's your energy, Libra. Your intention here is to start something up with this person, but you may come forward in a very sexual manner. Now, I don't know what the nature of your relationship is, but if you haven't talked with this person in a while, I'm not sure that's going to be the best opener. And then I see a slowing down of the energy, but still forward movement, forward progress, forward movement. And I see you basically slowly moving in stability, and a little quicker than that, moving in an offer of love. But you're very conflicted about this. And part of that has to do with ego. There could be conflict in this connection as well because of ego. So either your ego or theirs, but I feel like this is your energy. So there's ego involved, and there's internal conflict as well, which is where that ego is coming from as well. So there's, you're conflicted about moving forward with this person for some reason. And I don't understand that, because you think about this person almost obsessively. But you're going to have a decision. Your decision has to do if you're going to keep holding on to this person and do nothing, at which point it will be a missed opportunity, or you're going to offer them stability, at which point there might be a little conflict here, but there will be forward movement. And I feel like forward movement is a good way to go. But you're conflicted about all this. So if there is forward movement, I see it being at about the end of the month. Possibly the third week, but more towards the end of the month. Now let's look at your energy. There's almost a sense of powerlessness in your energy. Let's see what that's about. There could also be somebody that you feel is like over your shoulder, influencing you in some manner. So I feel like somebody may have influence over what you say and do here. All right, so we have the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. So we see the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords both go into the upright. That's communication. So what was bad news, what was a lack of communication, changes. I see you communicating with this person. But I do see that the communication is very small and it's very immature. And as a result, it's going to cause confusion. So be aware of that. I don't know, Libra, it looks like you need to go big. I would go big, because this small communication that you're doing here is going to cause confusion. I also feel like you're doing a lot of spying. You're doing a lot of, like, I don't know if you talk to their friends, or if you live near them and you drive by their house, on your way home or something, or maybe you're looking at their social media, their Instagram or their Facebook or whatever. I don't know, but I do see you doing some of that as well. I see it over here in your energy. I'm seeing it in your energy here. I feel like you do that to try to figure out how to approach this person. Let's look at their energy. They have the Hangman in reverse. Now, this person is looking at this connection very differently. There's a sense that the blinders are off, is what I'm hearing. Like they're seeing things differently. I do feel that they have friends that they have talked with. All right, Page of Cups reversed. Four of Wands reversed. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. So, yeah, they see this very differently. They're holding back emotionally. Their energy is a little bit immature as well. There's something to do with ending a marriage or ending a long-term relationship is why they're holding back emotionally. So I don't know if it's this ending, because I'm not seeing any third-party stuff, but it doesn't mean it's not there. There will be communication about whatever this is. So if this has to do with the ending between the two of you, I see that being communicated. Once you reach out to this person, I feel like there will be communication. Another reason this person is holding back, for some of you, there's a distance between the two of you, and this would indicate travel. So this person may, if you've tried to reach out to this person and they won't talk, there's no forward movement here, you may get the same response. So if there's a distance between the two of you, this person may be, you know, wanting you to come forward in person. I can see that in their energy. There may be something, if there is any third-party energy, about an ending of a marriage or a long-term connection. But this person's definitely holding back emotionally. There's a little bit of immature energy here as well. I do feel like once you do start talking, this person's got a lot to say. There's going to definitely, they'll respond as long as you approach them correctly. Let's see why the Death card is in reverse. Now, this is in Spirit's advice. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, by the way. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. We have the Six of Wands reversed. And again, we have the Death card in reverse. So Spirit is saying here with the Death card in reverse that there is a transformation that's trying to take place, that there's something here that's not over. And we see a reconciliation of something that has been unsuccessful. Again, it's not over, but it needs a transformation. And so Spirit's advice here is to move towards a reconciliation. But if you want it to be successful, then there has to be a transformation. So let's look at your outcome. Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? That's not going to work. Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups reversed and the High Priestess. Now, here in your thoughts, the High Priestess is in reverse. In your outcome, the High Priestess goes into the upright. So there's a reversal. There's a reversal in this ending with the Ten of Swords reversed, and there's a reversal in you trusting your intuition here. Why? Well, because we see somebody who's previously walked away coming back around and bringing truth. Coming back in with communication and truth. So I feel like Libra, if you come in with truth and honesty, that you, whatever this is here that has been going on in your thoughts for so long, whatever it is that you're waiting for, I feel like, and some of you are waiting to tell this person something. I feel like if you come in and you tell this person the truth, that there is going to be a healing of this ending. There was a painful ending, and it's going to close out that cycle, because I feel like you were not really able to walk away from this person. And I feel like you're going to begin to trust your own intuition again. Be careful of keeping secrets, though. At the bottom of the deck, Libra, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Now, this is underlying energy, and it tells me that you're tired of waiting. But some of you feel discouraged, and some of you may feel that this is no longer where, you know, your future lies. Or it could be the other person who's feeling that way. So Spirit is saying that it's not over, that needs to be a transformation. So, And that lies with your decision. Are you going to continue to hold on to something and not really recognize what you're losing by doing that? Because there's a lack of action. Or are you going to come in with that truth and have this new beginning? So I'm going to pull you an oracle card to round out your monthly reading. All right, you have number 40. That is all about stability. And the card you have is called Threshold. So let me read that directly from the book. One moment. Let's see. Bear with me just a moment, Libra. All right, it says, you are on the verge of a wonderful change. There you go. You are leaving one phase of life behind and entering into a new adventure of the soul. There is a sense of hesitancy about this card and the energy within you, but it is right and good to bid farewell to what has been and to stand in between where you once were and where you are now going. You have auspicious adventures that lie before you, and the moment of change is upon you. What once was is now receding, losing its vibrancy and its life force, and what lies before you is a new and vivid tomorrow that will feed and enrich the depths of your soul. Take a deep breath, give thanks, and appreciate all that has been before, what we call the good, what we deem to be bad, for they all have had their blessings, and ready yourself for a step into a wild and beautiful unknown. There's a mystery before you, and yet there need be no fear, for this next step into the unknown will cultivate a new life within you, so that there is a new and rare flowering of your own soul's sense of delight and adventurous spirit. This being appears to you as she is the one who keeps the edges of experience separated. And now that you have met her in the realm of the Kitsune, you know that whatever takes place next will be a step into a new realm of discovery for your deepest self. Enjoy, soul traveler, and be ready to embrace the wild, beautiful, untamed, unknown. That is absolutely beautiful, Libra. You're right there on the verge of this change, and Spirit is telling you that this is a change. This is not over. All right. Well, I hope this has been helpful for you, Libra. And if you would like a personal reading, that information is in the box beneath this video. Also, if you would, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and also leave me a comment if you would like. Until I see you in the weekly readings, namaste.